so busy doing all this other stuff, but I need to stop to have sex soon.
Oh man, I have pushed that back on the to-do list again and again and again.
Yeah, and sure, sometimes it does creep its way higher up the to-do list where you're like, well, I need to be cracking on with that more.
Yeah.
And then
right.
sometimes you're like, it can slip down the to-do list. For example, it slipped
Yeah.
down the to-do list recently because of the amount of other work that's going on and flying. And it's difficult when you're flying all the time to have... Have you ever done the Mile High Club?
I haven't done the Mile High Club, although it's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Because I think times when you're traveling is always a good time to get other stuff done.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
So you got your to-do list and you're saying,
Yeah.
you know, sex has actually crept up the to-do list
Yeah,
recently.
exactly.
And I'm more keen to get more sex going.
That's right.
But I'm traveling a lot. Let's join the Mile High Club.
Yeah, here's 7 hours where I'm confined to a seat other than another location in the plane I can go to. Why don't I just crack on? Or I can edit a reel.
Either I'm editing a reel, I'm replying, I'm like drafting all my replies to emails, so when the Wi-Fi works, it just all
Bang,
goes.
they all send.
Lovely, what a feeling. Zoom, 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 and then the last one, come.
Come. Yeah, yeah.
Zoom. Do you think there's
Wow.
more people there's more people in the Mile High Club than there is in the Mile Low Club? Submariners.
I think there's way more people in the Mile High Club.
Yeah.
I heard that there was like an exhibition, like an experience that you can get, right? Where you're in Vegas and you can hire like a helicopter that is going to literally fly you in the air for the purpose of you two banging in the back.
I'd find that, it's when you go to the urinal and there's someone next to you and they know that you're there to pee.
Yeah, and then you can't pee.
And you can't pee.
Yeah.
Knowing that helicopter pilot is just like, I'm faking it, is what I'm saying.
You're faking it.
Just for the helicopter pilot's benefit.
Yeah. I think what's happening is I'm trying, but every so often I'm looking up and I can see him in the rearview mirror staring.
Yeah.
He's going, I took this job for a reason.
And he's pointing at his cans. He's got the headphones on. He's pointing at it, and you're like, what? And you reach, oh, okay, put them on. And he just, you done it yet?
Yeah.
You done it yet?
Can I land?
I want to land. Have you done it yet? Okay, well, just let me know as soon as you're done. And then you're like, well, we've hired you for an hour.
Yeah. Why are you so keen to land? And he goes, well, I've got a to-do list, actually. I'm really high on that to-do list. Come.
Yeah, I've got...
And you doing that is reminding me how behind I am on my own to-do list.
Because my partner's a submariner. And at the moment, we've never been further apart. There's never been more distance between us.
But luckily, they're a billionaire who loves submarines.
Yeah.
And nothing bad has ever happened with billionaires and
There's
submarines.
never ever been a catastrophic implosion
Ever.
in the Mile High Club, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, hold on a sec. Sorry, let me just check my phone. I've just had a news article come through.
Yeah.
I've got to land. When you structure a to-do list,
Yeah.
do you ever put stuff on there where you're like, I know I'm going to do this, or
That's why
I've
it's on
already
the
just
to-do
done
list. Or on the to-done list.
To-done list, yeah.
Yeah.
I basically construct my to-do list as if it's a to-done list.
Right. Because you
Like-
want to feel good about yourself.
Yeah. Like, so I'll have sent some emails, and then after I've done that, I'll write on my to-do list, send emails, I'll check it off straight away.
Really?
Because I'm like, what? So I just did that for free? No. I'm not giving tasks away for free.
You're in it for the little dopamine hits.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what it is.
I need it.
Yeah.
Because, I'm trying to rewind my brain, Stu. I'm trying to rewire it. Look, some of us care about our brains and the way that the wires are tangled on our brains.
Not me, baby.
Not you. You need one of each for the podcast.
Yeah.
A completely wire-free brain.
Yeah. Bluetooth.
A Bluetooth brain. Yeah, that's... You've got one of the new brains, haven't you?
Yeah. Do too much, that's the problem.
You do too much, definitely.
Is that fair to say?
You do the most out of... I think you do so much, and also you're so good at doing those things.
Thank you.
That you don't have time to have a to-do list.
That's the thing, yeah. If I was starting to do a to-do list, it would knock something off of the to-do list.
Yeah. You'd have to, quit comedy to start a to-do list.
So order to get more organized, it meant I could do less.
Exactly.
I just have to I just know that something will become. I need to do a self-tape tonight for an advert that I don't really want to do.
Okay.
But if I've got it, I loved getting it, and I can't believe I got it.
Oh my
and
God.
I really appreciate the thousands and thousands of pounds.
We had editing whichever one.
Yeah, whichever one.
Whatever happens.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
We just recently had a lovely gig together, Friday night.
We did have a lovely gig together. See, Stuart, this is the thing about Stuart. He won't say, he'll just be too humble about it. But it was a gig called Stuart Laws as Michael Caine saying never for 1 hour.
Yeah, that is the humble bit, putting my name first. And a show that has nearly 20 people in.
Yeah.
And I've gone, but it's me.
But it is you.
It's me.
The star of the show.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's not
nice.
you, it's Michael Caine.
It's Michael Caine.
Michael Caine
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the star of the show.
The video that went viral for in 2020, and then we did live show in 2024, 2025, 2025. Three of them. Stuart Laws and Michael Caine saying never for 1 hour, where we reenact that scene from Batman Begins, where Michael Caine as Alfred says, "Never."
So good.
We
It's
just
so
did that
good.
at the Pleasance on Friday night, and it was the last never ever, and I think it was a success.
I think it was a resounding success.
We had a full camera crew there. We were filming it just
Yeah.
to see. It might come to something. We're going to sort of start cutting it together. We've got some ideas about something more than just a special. We want to try and do something more interesting with it.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And we also had like a proper film camera on stage that was filming the Michael Caine angle.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You had a few cameras.
We had like 7 cameras, I think.
Wow.
One got blocked by Mark Silcox for the entirety of it. He stood right in front of it, and that's on me.
Such a Mark Silcox thing to do.
That's on me. I was like, yeah, put it there. That would be good. What I didn't comprehend was the Pleasant stage is big, and in the show we had, I can't remember the cast size, between 15 and 20 people in the cast.
A lot of cost. Big cost.
And that I said, like, when you've done your bit, so each person had a bit, and we'd work out, you do that. And some people didn't have a bit, but they had a job role on the film that would then become apparent what they would do. Makeup artist, yourself as scenic assistant.
Absolutely.
There was a best boy, there was a catering assistant. But what I didn't count on is that everyone, once they got on stage, wouldn't want to leave stage.
Yeah, right.
So then we had 15, 20 people on stage for the entirety of the thing, especially for the last 15 minutes. And Mark was on stage for the whole time because he was playing Larry Franco, the film producer. And I said to him, here's a bit that's going to happen. You don't say anything until that bit. You just stand there.
Yeah.
You can look at your phone. You can be a producer if you want, but just don't say anything. Then this will happen. And you'll say, I'll go and put this fire out. And then come back on and say, I sorted out the baby. And do a little neck thing. And then I'll go like, you killed a baby? And he'll go, no, I didn't kill the baby. He nailed that bit perfectly.
It was so funny.
But then he improvised his own thing off the back of that, like 10 minutes later, that I think made me break more than anything else in the show. More than Phil Wang's Liam Neeson impression.
So good.
More than Chloe's Katie Holmes like desperation of like acting out this poor person who suspects she's not going to get recast for the next film. More
Just
than
getting tips relentlessly.
Yeah, constant tips. More than Naomi Peterson as the makeup artist doing makeup on a 5-week-old baby.
Correct.
So many different moments. You know, Mark Smith absolutely nailing Christopher Nolan.
Oh my God,
Kate
so good.
Hammer, so good as Christian Bale.
So good.
Ritu Arya just jumping in. That's a Hollywood. Can we address that?
Yeah, I think that is actually ridiculous.
I've said
that
a
you
lot of
managed
things
to-
so far.
Yeah.
Ritu Arya is a Hollywood film star.
Yeah, legit. Like people will like if you go out into the street with her, like people will stop her
Yeah,
immediately, and not just here, in America too. She's
acted opposite Dwayne The Rock Johnson and now Stuart the Pebble Laws.
Yeah, she's got range.
She's got range. I watched her film, not her film, but like a film that she is very much in called
Yes.
Polite Society.
Yes, I haven't actually
What
seen
a
it
movie.
yet. Yeah?
I
I
recommend
need
it.
to see it.
Yeah.
I do need to see it.
Because when it came out, I remember being like, oh, that looks good. And then it, disappears from cinemas. You didn't see it.
Yeah.
Who knows how to watch a film these days?
It's very tough.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
And then when she was agreed to be in it, I was like, oh, yeah, actually, that's a good reminder that I should watch Polite Society.
Yeah.
Popped it on. Loved it. What a movie.
Great.
Anyway, she played the first AD, first assistant director,
Yeah.
on stage the entire time,
Yeah.
and absolutely nailed it. Really funny. Totally on board with just whatever the stupidness was.
She went with it. This is the thing. Like, I think one of my favorite things about this show has been that a lot of comics complain about improv.
Yeah.
And I feel like
We do.
Stuart's gone, yeah, but come and do this. Let's see what happens. Everyone had to yes and the fuck out of this show. It was just it was obviously structured, but at the same time completely unstructured, and it had to like come together by people like coming in at the right time, going with the flow. Someone does something, you have to react to it. Obviously you're doing it the most, but everyone else also is doing their bit of that when they're on stage. And so like for me it was funny, like, me and Ritu had a chat about it, because she obviously comes more from acting. I come more from comedy, and we were chatting about it, and I was like, you know what, I just loved how this show clearly just had so many beats. Like, it starts, then that happens, then that happens, then that happens. But just because everything's so seamlessly meshed together, because everyone just like did such good improv. She was like, is it? Oh, I thought it was just pure chaos. But like in the best way. It's super. I was like, it's so funny. Like, we both had loads of fun, but we viewed it completely differently.
Yeah. It's sad in a way that it's done. And I do like the idea of trying to find another way of doing a show like that.
Yeah, right.
But like, there's also a part of me that's like, I think that has run its course in some ways.
Yeah.
In that, like, the first one, 2024, Ed Fringe, Basement of the Tron.
Yeah.
Febrile atmosphere. No one knew what it was going to be.
Yeah.
And then Mac, even smaller room, sort of like, the Mac sort of audience and energy, completely new cast. You know, lots of funny, different things came out of it. And then Edinburgh Fringe last year as like a return, bigger venue, slightly bigger cast, Nish returning, and it was like, okay, that was again like I injected a few more set pieces into that one, like had a bit of like this and this, and we're gonna do that. And we had the subplot of Mary Elaine being Michael Caine's granddaughter, and it was like, knowing that Kermit was going to come on and try and help, because Humbug is the Victorian version of Never.
Yeah.
So it was like it was like I was starting to add like little bits to it. And then this one I was like, well, if we're going to go out, I want to go big, but obviously the bigger you go, I think we could have probably sold double the amount of tickets. Yeah. Just from the speed at which it sold out, and then like when tickets then got put back on sale, if someone returned them, the speed at which they sold again.
Yeah.
And I didn't really promote it that much, and that's very exciting. And then no one really knew what the cast was apart from those people on my mailing list. Join my mailing list to find out these secret extra things.
Join my mailing list, where I will recommend Stuart's mailing list. Were you shaking your head there?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't play it back. Don't play it back.
I'm going to watch this podcast back.
No, you won't.
Right. Should we just cut right now so I can watch it back right now?
So like, I was like, the Pleasance feels like the perfect sort of size. It's like just over 200.
Yeah.
And then you're getting people who are absolutely desperate to watch it, rather than people being like, oh yeah, you should come and see this. Mm-hmm. I think it might be good.
Dude, well, I spoke to a bunch of comics like in the days after.
Yeah.
And so many comics were like, first of all, that video that you did, but the original video was like one of the funniest videos ever. And then so they've really wanted to come see the show. They were like, oh shit, We were busy. We missed it. Hopefully he's doing it again, right?
No.
Guys, you've got... Listen to me.
Listen to me.
Time is linear.
Oh, that's good.
Things are finite.
Yeah.
Sometimes people do shows, then they don't do them after that. Come to the show.
Just
okay?
come to the show.
Come to the show. Now, if you sign up to my mailing list, right? Did you shake your head again?
No, I'm nodding. Look
Oh,
at it.
okay. All right. You sign up to our mailing list, right? You're going to be able to access these shows.
Yeah.
Come to the shows. Sometimes 400 people could have come.
Yeah.
We only let 200
That's
in.
my boast. 400 people could have come.
They could have come. They could have.
It would have been
But I
a
didn't let
worse
them.
show. It would have been a by far worse show. Because I was already feeling it. Like, I really like the Pleasance as a venue, but like there is a tiny element of like there definitely being like the stalls, the circle, the balcony.
Yeah.
And what happens is it's just a very, very gentle, slight disconnect that compared to an 80-seater, low ceiling at the Edinburgh Fringe where everyone's already like, ill.
Yeah.
Ill in the head.
Yeah.
So it suddenly does change it a little bit, which is why I went so big with the cast has to be huge. It has to feel like a proper film set in like the amount of people that are there and the amount of props and things that are, and then there has to be set pieces like laid in for what it's going to be. And like Matt, when my friends Matt and Hannah, they just had a kid, and when they wanted to come and see the show, I do preppers with Matt. He's a very funny guy. Hannah, very funny person, writes loads of stuff on our stuff anyway.
Wonderful.
They were like, we want to come and see it, and we've had the idea perhaps our kid could be in it.
So funny.
We've seen a bat costume for a kid, and they're there to. What about if I'm the? Matt was like, well, if I'm the agent for the kid, and we talk about doing the flashback to the baby Bruce Wayne Batman scene, and I was like, that's really funny considering that the film Batman Begins, as like a 9-10-year-old, he encounters bats, injures himself, and that gives him his fear of bats, and that's one of the inciting incidents. So this is like such a pointless addition that would never have been in the film. That I'm like, that is funny that like Christopher Nolan at some point is like, no, we're cutting that. Obviously we're cutting that. But just to have a 5-week-old baby on stage and then for me to deliver the line. And that's when I was like, right, who could this baby actor be?
Yeah, right.
Googling what actors were born in 2004.
Okay.
And then it was perfect. Noah Schnapp, Stranger Things. And I think I write that. I wrote a joke for that I don't even know if it came out, where Matt was supposed to be like, well, look, if you're cutting him, he's not going to be happy. Little Noah Schnapp's not going to be happy. And then someone was supposed to be like, oh, don't worry. There's a bright future for this kid in the, And then Matt would go, stranger things have happened.
Of course.
A little wink to the camera. Of course. I don't think we got that out there. I'll tell you what the other subplot that we didn't get out was.
Oh, yeah.
And don't skip forward. If you plan of watching this show, whatever release it is in the future, skip forward this because the ending twist is
so good.
Big.
So good.
The real
Watch
Mr.
it,
Blobby.
then listen back to this bit.
Sorry, I've already revealed it over that bit.
Oh, sorry.
Real Mr. Blobby.
It was the real Mr. Blobby.
That's wild, isn't it?
It is so wild. Once again, I'm not sure if I was supposed to. I'm sorry, I've done it now. I posted on the night like a little picture of the cast. On my story, and some people were like, "Sorry, excuse me, what the fuck?"
Oh yeah, so we're talking about spoilers. If you're listening to this and you don't follow either of us on social media, then wild because you've already seen it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mr. Blobby is in it. The setup for that. Do you know the subplot of why that is legit for when Batman Begins was being filmed?
Legit? No.
So
I thought it was just like a random sort of crazy idea.
So somebody was supposed to walk on. I don't think it got said. I can't tell what got said, what didn't get said at times. And say, that's weird. Peter Kay was just outside. Had a nice little chat with them. That was supposed to be a line happening early in the show. I don't know if it got said. I don't think it did.
Okay.
Because the music video for Is This the Way to Amarillo was filmed. The song came out in 2005, so there's like it sort of fits in with like that's roughly maybe when they would have filmed the music video.
Ah.
So the idea is that Blobby basically has gone into the wrong studio. That was the subplot for it. That was what I'd worked out in my mind of like that's how it all ties together.
Yeah.
And that's why Blobby just walks straight through. It's not just a random chaos element. It is a legit thing. And then it was supposed to end with then that person being like, oh, you're looking for, like, to understand them and be like, oh, you're looking for Peter Kay. Let me take you to them.
Got you.
But in the moment when he burst through, I was like, suddenly just like, oh, no, hang on. The ending is that we get Blobby in the chair and I deliver the line correctly, but Blobby's there instead of Christian Bale.
Yeah.
So that's like, you can plan as much as you want. And then in the moment, we're like, oh, yeah, obviously that's a better idea.
Yeah.
Obviously, Blobby should be the reveal that Blobby is the person on the other side of the camera.
It's so good.
It was fun.
And the way Blobby made an entrance as well was like for the ages, I think.
For the ages.
It was so funny. I don't even want to. That's all I want to say about it. I want you to watch it. I want you to like experience it.
Abby, who was the catering assistant, whose job was to set up a certain thing.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is what you got to do. She was like, what? And like, I explained it loads. I was like, do this. And on the day, I was like, I need to get more chaos into there. So I went and bought a big packet of cornflakes. Found this box of ping pong balls. All these different elements that I was like, we just need as much stuff that you're like, why is this all here? So that when Blobby comes through, there's just more to play with.
Yeah. And it all just like, yeah, I mean, like, it was obviously peppered through the show before Blobby came on. But when Blobby does come on, yeah, then it's like unleash everything.
Unleash everything.
Oh, my God.
And I just said to Kate, who, incredible Christian Bale, I was like, just learn the rant, the Christian Bale rant.
Yeah.
And no matter what's happening on stage, just keep doing the rant.
It was so funny. The rant, I was just saying earlier as well. The rant, and there's another. Can we talk about all the elements?
Let's do it.
Talk about Wally.
Let's talk about Wally.
Wally was there. Where's Wally? Okay.
That's the real DOP, Wally Pfister.
Yeah.
Wally Pfister, with a silent P, is the real DOP of Batman Begins.
Yeah.
So it was Al's idea playing him. It was like, I'm going to buy a Where's Wally outfit.
Yeah.
And then that will be the gag then, that he disappears to fix the lights, which is what enrages Christian Bale.
Yeah.
And then we can say the gag, where's Wally? Have that, he's up in the audience. And then I was like, that's the cue. That is obviously the cue moment. That's how we get an out, even if we don't, Previous ones have been like all reliant on Nish or Jordan as Christopher Nolan to find an out themselves.
Yeah, right.
Well, I was like, we need to, because it's bigger, need to have an out that we know will land no matter what.
Yeah, and that landed massively. Like, I found it, like, it was so funny watching Kate and Al have that argument. And I think I was like very conscious of like how much I was corpsing, because I sort of forgot halfway through that I'm not supposed to be corpsing. I was like, no,
You're Greg Winters.
I'm Greg Winters. I'm Greg Winters, for God's sake. He doesn't corpse.
No.
He's a professional.
Famously.
And I loved that. What I loved, I mean, in improv, you call it pimping, right? Pimping. There was a lot of pimping going on.
I don't really know what that means.
Pimping means when someone sets someone else up to do something funny.
Nice.
So, like, for example, the bit where you were like, "Oh, you're originally from Wales, aren't you? Do you want to just do it in your original accent?"
Yeah.
You just set up the game for the game to play out.
Yeah.
And as much resistance as someone might have to doing a Welsh accent, as it turns out, they have to do it.
They have to do it.
They have to do it. And it makes for something very funny.
Yeah.
So a lot of pimping going on.
A lot of pimping. And then there's the second half, which was completely untested. Was just an idea that I had where I was like, it would be great to try this out.
Yeah.
I like the idea of trying it as a show by itself in future, which is doing a fake film junket for a film that does exist with everyone playing characters from it.
Yeah.
And that was hosted by Jasmine Valentine, who is a genuine film journalist and interviewer. She does film junkets, has interviewed all the stars. And I emailed her and she was like, this is the weirdest email I've ever received, and I'm interested, and did an incredible job.
Yeah.
Because also, obviously, I had paid money to have Blobby there.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I need to get my Blobby's worth.
Definitely.
So my
Full Blobby.
intention for the junket was actually, and we didn't get it because I'd forgotten to get Blobby from the dressing room.
Okay.
He had his own dressing room that was supposed to be secret from the cast. I think only Acaster, Mary Elaine, Al, and Chloe knew about Blobby. But then he had his own dressing room, and then when Phil arrived, he just walked straight into that dressing room and was like, "Oh, I guess I've spoiled one surprise." But I didn't get him for the second half because distracted by lots of other things. The plan for it was that Jasmine comes out, does her intro, and then there are 7 seats out or 6 seats out, and then it goes Christopher Nolan, Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Liam Neeson, Katie Holmes, Larry Madrid, the Bat Supervisor, and Mr. Blobby. And I said my direction of Blobby. Well, that's an odd thing as well in your life, where you're directing Blobby,
Yeah.
who is an incredible physical actor.
Yeah.
And I was like, the plan is you sit on the end, you don't say anything for 10 minutes. And we're all answering questions and you don't say a single thing.
Yeah, but you're just there.
Yeah.
The biggest presence on that stage, physically and otherwise.
And then at one point I was like, someone will say something that you can agree with and you can just go like, Blob. And everyone will be like, yeah. Like, it's totally normal that you're there.
Yeah.
What actually happened, and it was way funnier, but I guess it's less pure, is that 3 minutes into the start of the junket, Blobby then did arrive and then sat down in the middle of everyone. And I got to sit on a little case at the end of the row. And then it all became about Blobby to the level where I was like, we've got to get Blobby out of here. Otherwise, there's no way any of this is going to be anything but Blobby.
But Blobby, yeah. But you got your Blobby's worth.
Yes. When you pay for Blobby, you're like, I want my Blobby's worth because I am saving him for the last 1 minute of the main show.
Yeah.
So come out for the film junket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Blobby did get sent away. You were right.
Yeah.
I saw that real life editing going on.
He needs 5 minutes out.
Yeah.
Send him away.
But that did open up the rest of the floor for, I guess, the rest of the vision you had there.
Yes. Yeah. And that was a bit more to find out a bit more about Larry Madrid, which is the real name of the animal supervisor in Batman Begins. And when Acaster was like, yeah, I'll be in it. And I'll be the Bat Supervisor. I was like, great, that's really funny. And then I found that he was called Larry Madrid.
What a mad name.
Great.
It feels like a porn name.
Yeah. Larry Madrid, the Bat Supervisor.
The Bat Supervisor.
Yeah.
It makes no sense whatsoever.
Also, like Rue being in it, Arahan Khalifa, she just wanted to be the best boy. And she just wanted to she just was like, oh, I'll just be on stage. Maybe I'll turn a light off at one point or adjust it. And that's it. She's an incredibly successful actor and comedian.
Yeah.
Just sort of in the background, just being like, yeah, I'll turn that light off now.
There you go. Yeah.
Great.
That's it. Great. But that's what made it great, is that everyone had like a really specific part, but no one needed it to be about them.
Yeah, that was nice.
Like, it was just...
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, everyone working together super well is what made it so good.
Also, even just like the extra level that everyone went into of adding stuff or bringing their own things to it. Like Phil stealing the show as Liam Neeson and with that accent.
So funny.
But like I had said to him, like, this is the plan. Here's what I think you should do. You should come on and you want to talk to me about this new movie you've been offered, which is basically Taken, but we'll give it a funny name.
Okay.
We'll do this. We'll have a back and forth. This is roughly our lines. I wrote a script. There's like a 65-page script. And like, I would say most of it's not how it went, but it's just sort of like imagined how it went. But then everyone's like intros are like roughly scripted in some way. And I didn't script yours. I didn't script Naomi's or Rue's. Like the film crew people, it wasn't necessarily scripted. It was like, come on, do what you do.
Yeah.
But then Phil had gone and learnt the entire Taken monologue of his own volition.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Just, dedicated actor.
Yeah, about 4 minutes before we went on, he was like, I had said, "Oh, Katie Holmes is going to come on. She's going to ask us for acting tips." I've tried to memorize the Michael Caine eyeline thing as much as can. I've thought of a couple of extra bits. Maybe Liam can give a couple of tips. I don't know.
Yeah.
And he went, "Oh, I was watching something of him the other night, and he's obviously just been deep diving Liam Neeson, which was all Liam on like a chat show explaining how to do like stage punches."
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, "I'll do that."
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Great.
yeah. So
Incredible.
good.
Yeah.
So good. The whole thing, 10 out of 10.
I slept for almost 11 hours that night.
After that.
Yeah. I think I'd had like 4 hours sleep the night before. I just couldn't get to sleep because I kept on thinking of new things, getting up, tweaking the script,
Yeah, of course.
rewriting things, or like being like, "Oh, I need to send that email. I need to do that."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Barely got any sleep. Felt like slightly out of body the whole day.
Yeah, right.
And then just obviously my body shut down and went, yeah, go to bed.
Go to bed. You've done it, mate. You've done it. It's over. Sleep, relax, rest.
Yeah.
How did you still feel out of body when it was all done, or were you like, was it like satisfying? Was it like, oh, good?
Don't know if I've ever felt that fully. Because, yeah, in the moment, because afterwards then the show that I'm less comfortable in begins, which is talking to everyone who came or doing like thanks and all of that stuff, where obviously I'm so grateful that everyone did it, but I'm also feeling guilty that I'm not fully helping with the crew packing up.
Got you.
You know, that I'm looking and being like, "Oh, there's so much rubbish in the green room that we need to pack away at some point."
Yeah, right.
But I'm also just, and then I pop downstairs to say hello to someone that I know did come, to be like, "Hello." And then there's like a dozen more people that I'm like, "Oh yeah, I forgot that there's other people that came to see this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're more like more in sort of it's like it's your wedding and you're the groom and you're like, everyone's here and this is my show and everyone's enjoyed it, but
I've got my best clothes on.
I've got my best clothes on. This is a big deal, but I also feel a responsibility to make sure everyone's having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm not putting anyone out.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I hear that feeling, but I think it was good. I think personally, I think you need to feel like that.